Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Nicole. And here's her story. Hi, Ollie. I'm glad you're available today. I donated on PayPal. You did a video about a recording I had with my husband entitled something like, "When You Don't Even Know You Have All the Evidence You Need." Sharing and listening to your response was extremely cathartic. So here is the update. I got away from the abusive environment. Me and my children are doing well. He entered into another relationship almost immediately after I left, and per what he tells my children, he's already having a baby with her. This will be his fourth family. We have had several runs through the court system and psychiatrists, and the children are 100% in my custody, with the caveat that he would complete further psychiatric care before establishing visitation with the children. He, of course, won't see the psychiatrist, so there is no visits that are not unsupervised. He promises to come see them, and I take time off work to ensure visitation, but he's literally a no-show each and every time. He can call every other day, but he's only called twice in 8 months. I am required to write to him weekly about the children only, and because his email responses were more and more abusive and disruptive. I brought the Our Family Wizard application. The app monitors communication and advises you when you're being abusive. He won't utilize the service, so therefore he doesn't get the emails. I forgot to mention that I've obtained a restraining order that doesn't expire until 2019, and he has a warrant for his arrest for violations of the order. So I'm going to let you read his recent email to me. They are in violation of his restraining order. They still make me crazy, not because I believe anything they say, only that others might. Here is what it boils down to in my mind. Normal conversations don't involve others telling you what happened when you were there. Only people that are trying to gaslight you do. They have to spin the tale over and over to you so that you begin to doubt what you remember. My memory works great though, so you don't need to tell me what happened to me. I've changed the names. Email as follows. Nicole, 2 years ago this week, my brother and his family were here. Last night he reminded me of how you asked his wife Candy when and how much money we were getting from my father's inheritance. Made no sense to me when he originally told me this because we were married, and that's what married people would do. Then, after what you did and continue, I remember what Misty helped me to discover when we went to Comcast. You told me the week before you left, please don't ever divorce me. We all go through ups and downs in our lives, but you took the cake. You hate your parents and many times told me how you cannot stand your family. Whatever. I know you and never expected that you would ever help me through college to set me up for a lifetime of despair. I'm not in despair. I love my girls and loved you. Call Misty and ask her how much you were loved. She knows me and sees the truth. She's been there in my calls with the girls and even with you last July when you picked up the phone and spent 20 minutes lying. You see, I'm a father and I will do whatever it takes to make my children know that I never gave up on them, even though you continue to try to block them from me. You've gone through great lengths to keep us apart, and until now it's worked. No more, Nicole. You kept me from you our entire marriage. The truth about you is about to come out. Even Matt and Tammy know the real you, but won't say it in protection of these girls. Matt has told me many times how he had to save you from all your drama. I never knew that all the while I was fighting with you to have a big, beautiful family, that I'd ever have to fight against you to keep them. But I will never, ever give up. Misty is right beside me in this fight and a big advocate for the county in which we adopted Nellie. You decided this. Let me have a life with my girls. My attorney is X in California. She will handle my case. I'm trying to be close to the girls. You blocked me on everything so far. Such BS. Also, I spent more time on the phone. I spent more time on the phone with your parents over our marriage with your parents than you did. What was that about? I always tried to avoid their questions about why you have avoided them, even before we met. I had no answers for this. I wanted to tell them what you told me and reported to me as you described, that your mother was an alcoholic and your father was sexually abusing to you but never did. You'd never admit this now. That would mean you'd have to be honest with your past chaos. We will get to the bottom of this real soon. You did not tell me to commit suicide for no reason. You are a bullshit artist, Sean. So I can run through, all right, so we're back to Nicole now. So I can run through some of the many things that are wrong with this letter, but first and foremost, my mother isn't an alcoholic and my father isn't a molester. He had trackers on my computer and cell phone to give him all my internet history, which he wants to make legitimate by saying he got from Comcast. He absolutely could not do this because it would have come to him only through a court order from the corporate office in Pennsylvania. The drama makes me dizzy. But are you saying that he got that your father, that you said it, that your father was a molester and your mother was an alcoholic because he put something on your... What was that about? He is setting you up for something. Whatever you were doing before you divorced him on your computer, he's got it. And he's probably going to try to use it to make you look just as unstable as he is. So whatever it is, you should come clean with it. Whatever it was you were doing, whether you put this in, I don't know. I don't know. But if you're saying he got this off your computer, but it's not true, then I got to ask what you were doing. And if it is true, what he's doing is he's trying to set you up to go back to make you look crazy. Because if there's child support or something like that and you're screwing, that's what he might be angling for. Whatever it was you were up to beforehand, I understand what he had to put trackers on it, and he's saying he got it from Comcast. Family court doesn't care about that, where he got it from. They're only going to care about the content of it. The problem with this type of communication is that it pulls me into the mud with him. Any of my denials, and there would be so many, would just seem like more of the same dysfunction to the outside observer. His insanity damages my credibility. People will read this and say, Jesus, there is so much there. Some part of it has to be true. Courts don't have time to ready the dictionary-sized documentation that I have to refute him. I'm painted with the same brush as him to any outsider. Some people will assume I'm just another crazy woman torturing a daddy for child support or custody, and these types of exchanges fuel that preconception. Yeah, exactly. I could go on, but won't. I realize that we're here because we are battling the same personality type, and you all understand what I'm going through. It's chaos. Thanks again, Ollie. Nicole. Yeah, Nicole. Look, he's up to something. Either he's grandstanding for his new supply, that he's like this caring father and doesn't want to make it look like he's abandoned his daughters, or he's setting you up for something. I gotta say, it's concerning to me. It's concerning to me that you're saying, if that's what you're saying, if you're saying that he got this, that your mother isn't an alcoholic and father isn't a molester, because he had trackers on your computer and cell phone, Well, that means you were putting that in. Like, I got to ask why and what you were up to. So either he's going to use that as you had malicious intent in some kind of, that you are trying to alienate him, or it's going to show that you're unstable from an abusive past, and your daughter shouldn't be around your mother or you, and that you're unstable as well. So he's up to something, so you need to protect yourself. Okay, even with the restraining order, you still need to protect yourself from the narcissist, because they're never going to stop. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you for the story update. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype chat, private video, private phone call, Facebook chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video for someone else or just contribute to the channel, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. And if you're still unclear, wait for the final instructional video link to pop up. That'll walk you through it. Please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. This is Ali Matthews. This has been the Narcissistic Resistance. Take care. Bye.